a damaged or error bill. Cool, right? Not many people know that, but now you guys do know that. Go ahead, if you guys are enjoying the stream so far, if you could hit the like button on this video, it would really mean a lot. But we're going to keep talking about this bill. Condition, not the best. The better the condition, the better the value is going to be on the bill. Dennis, what's up, man? Or gal. Stars filled in. So interestingly enough, on these old bills, the stars should not be filled in. I think this is pretty standard. It's only on the newer star notes where the stars are not filled in. Watch, I'll show you an example here. $100 bill, star note. Let's say, let's just do that. Let's look at some stars. So yeah, star is not filled in here. You are correct, star is not filled in here. But once the bills hit a certain date range, they are all filled in. Hey Scott, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Glad to see everyone here tonight. First time here, Scott, welcome. Really happy to have you. Big hearts in the chat, big hearts in the chat. I'm a guy, popped in to say hi. What's up, Dennis? Really happy to have you. We're talking about star notes right now on $100 bills and how the older star notes are actually filled in. But here's the thing. Let's take this banknote, for example. If you guys come across a $100 bill star note, see how the star is not filled in? Same thing with the one down here, not filled in. If one of them is filled in on this 1969 $100 bill, that can be very rare and valuable. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But as this example shows, this is just how they come. They come with solid stars. Brit Beacon says large size bills have holes in the stars too, right? Yes, that is right. So let's look at a large size bill here. Hold on. Large size $100 bill star. Huh, that is not populating. But let's just do large size bill star. There we go. See, there is a an area that's open in the star. Brittany was correct there. Very, very good, guys. Make sure that if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section. I am active. I'm alive. I'm here to answer your questions. If you want to give hearts, I'm giving hearts and 100s in the chat right now. Thank you guys so much. We are going over this next bill right here. But first, I'm going to see what Dennis says. I think I have an error note that you would find interesting. I took it to the World's Fair Money in OKC. Okay. Very nice, Dennis. That is really, really awesome. I would love to see your note. Definitely, really would love to see it. Unfortunately, in chat here, there's no way to do so. But are you a collector? Are you just someone who's, looking to make some money on the notes? Or what's your story, Dennis? How can I send that to you? So I don't really have any easy way to send me a photo. I do have, as many of you guys know, I have the Coin Value Club, which is located right here. Oh, you're a collector, okay. Well, we have a community of collectors here. This is probably the easiest way to get a hold of me. Right now, when you join, you're going to get a free 2026 coin book. I'm going to ship this right to you. There's also a giveaway that we're doing. You got a gold coin, silver bar, and a silver coin here. And then the cool thing about this group is literally people just post photos. You're not trying to sell it. Okay, you just want to show a photo. Yeah, I mean, there's really no easy way that I have. But what is it? What year is it, and what's the error? So, yes. So I'm talking about this bill up next. And this is a 1963 A series $100 bill. The condition here is fantastic. PCGS 68 PPQ. Remember, type in the comments down below right now, what is the highest grade you can get? Let me see if I can actually do a poll. Can I do a poll? What is the highest? Ah, you got it already. I'm gonna. Oh, you guys are too good. 70 is the highest grade. 70. Good job. Great answer. So, this one is only 2 points away from the perfect grade of 70. Now, when it comes to the grade of your bill, it's really going to come down to a few things. First of all, if there's a fold anywhere in your bill, that will automatically take it away from the uncirculated grade. So let's say that I am feeling a little weird and I put a fold right down this bill. This grade is going to drop all the way down to a 58. And once you have a fold on your bill, the centering does not matter. So step 1, does your bill have no folds? Step 2, is the centering, which is this white margin around the bill on the front and the back, is the centering good? And if it is, then you have a chance at getting a very high grade. And that is why this one sold for $528. Pretty crazy, right? That's true. That is a very good point. Now, I do like to speak to the broad audience of maybe it's a new viewer or maybe it's someone who forgot or, I like to keep it simple, like to go over the basics, but that is a very good point. A lot of you guys already know what the perfect grade is. So this one is actually very, very interesting. 2006, $100 bill. I like to call these big face bills because of this big face here. 68 grade, very, very high. You'll see here that it says printed at the Fort Worth BEP. Now, if you guys remember, there are only 2 places in the whole U.S. that print paper money. You've got Fort Worth, Texas, and Washington, D.C. Now, typically, Fort Worth bills, this is a plate position right here, bottom left. This is also a plate position. Plate positions from Fort Worth are going to have an FW before the plate position. If there is no FW, that means it was printed at the Washington, D.C. facility. But this example was printed at the Western Currency Facility in Fort Worth, Texas, with Washington, D.C. printing plates. Therefore, the Fort Worth, the FW is not located on the bill. So this is a pretty unique error, and that's why I was able to sell for $1,020. So look out for a 2006 K, which is Dallas. See how it starts with a K? That means your bill is from the Dallas district. And see if it has no FW on it. 2006A, that's the one you want to look for. Brittany says, I prefer the other Ben Franklin portrait with the fur. Ah, like the older one, like this one. Yeah, look at Ben Franklin, looks like a G with that fur around his neck. Which one do you guys prefer more? Do you guys prefer new school Ben or old school gangster Ben with the fur around his neck? Dennis says it's a 2013 series. It has 2 blue lines running through the printing. The vendors who took a look at it said I should have it graded. Interesting. Very interesting. It has 2 blue lines running through the printing. Huh. Yeah, maybe getting it graded is the right thing to do there. So we went over this bill pretty good. Back to the OG Ben with the fur around him. Now this one is a 1928. So this is a small size bill like we're used to seeing here. And let me just show you something really quick. Actually, $100 bill, large size paper money. It's pretty rare for there to be, large size $100 bills, but this right here compared to small. So as you can see here, this is a great example by AppMex. You've got the normal size bill, the small size, and then you've got a large size, much bigger than what we're used to today. This is a 1914 $100 bill, and then you've got like a 1928 here. So I show that because this is the first year of issue for the small size bill. Another interesting fact, I want to show you the difference here. Tell me guys, can you see a difference between this bill, outside of the condition? Can you see a color difference in the seal and serial numbers? This serial number, and this seal versus this seal, the serial number, and the serial number. Can you tell the difference? Yes, lime. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I do apologize. Is it El Kadjowi? 619, you are correct. You guys are right. Well, not necessarily oxidation. Oxidation can happen, but you're correct saying lime. Some people, most collectors call this a light green seal. So you can see LGS means light green seal, and typically people will pay more for LGS or light green seals just because they're a bit more uncommon. So this is a 1928A $100 bill light green seal. PCGS Currency graded it at a 66 ppq. I was talking about the yellow tint. Okay. Yes. So I would say less of oxidation and more so just oils and dirt and normal circulation happening to paper money over time. That's what this color is. But yeah, sometimes depending on how a bill is stored, you'll see it a lot on like Confederate currency where the bill will just be toned, which yeah, you could say is oxidation. But this one's really, really nice. Good condition. That's why it sold for $2,040. So big things here. Series 1928A. Condition, meaning no folds. Centering is good. That's why you get a 66. Light green seal. And it is from the Chicago district. You can tell by the G. By the way, this G should always match this G. And this G. So they should always be the same. If this was an A, this should be an A, this should be an A. Comprende? We got it? Oops, went to the wrong note. I guess since we went on here, did you guys know that this is a legitimate banknote? This is a $500 bill. I have one 1928 bill. A guy named James sent it to me. Oh, really? I wonder who this James guy is. Yep. Hard to be. Yeah, these $500 bills are really cool. We also have $1,000 bills. We call these high denomination bills. Correct, they have been discontinued. The main reason is there was a lot of shady activity going around with these high denoms. It would be easy for mafia members, gang members to try to smuggle and transfer money in large quantities. So they got rid of the $500 bill and the 1,000. Ron, oh my gosh, Ron, what is up? It has been shady, you say? Yes, shady. Gasp, no way. Yeah, and they also have ultra high denomination bills, which is a $5,000 bill and a $10,000 bill. Pretty crazy. In the late 60s, my father would always have a few. Oh, the memories. That's crazy. That's really, really neat to be able to remember that. That is really cool. Thanks for sharing that. Ron, it's really good to have you here. You're always in my comment section, being a great positive attitude. Appreciate you you being here, checking out the live stream. It was, sir. Yeah, I wish I could be around during that time. That was a whole different world back then. The larger ones were used for transferring between banks. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. There's also a $100,000 bill, and that was used strictly from bank to bank. Some people in the public did have the $5,000 and $10,000 bills, but it was not too common. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a question. You should make a cool specimen sample. You should make videos of some of your personal collection and show us things about you. Yes, I should definitely do that. I'm going to start thinking about making some more personalized videos in that regard, especially if you guys enjoy it. But let's talk about this bill, since it's up. Do we know what specimen means, or why this exists, or what it is? You guys can answer down below, and then I'll tell you exactly what it is. I don't know much about paper money. I'm just reading a comment now. Scott says, I don't know much about paper money. I bought my $1 birthday note. It was in order. My birthday is September 3rd, 1976. The serial number was... birthday notes are very, very cool. That's so awesome that you found it. I know. Don't they send those to foreign banks so they can more easily identify counterfeits easier? Dennis, you have been watching my YouTube channel, haven't you? That's really awesome. Or you just know this because you're a beast like that. But essentially, you're correct. Specimen notes are indeed created to use as an example, mainly for bank tellers. A specimen just means it's an example. Sometimes banks around the sometimes countries around the world will create specimen notes just to have as an example of what a genuine bill looks like. Sometimes they'll use specimens or proofs to show, what the bills look like without actually giving someone money. So obviously, if someone is given a specimen note, they cannot spend it really, because it's not legally issued as legal tender. It's more so just as an example. But yes, you're right. It is used for bank tellers in different countries, so they're able to accept paper money, U.S. paper money, and know that, hey, this is a genuine bill. I have an example here, which is a specimen. And yeah, you're right. Also, a lot of these bills, pretty much all of them, have a quote-unquote fancy serial number. As you can see, the serial number here goes from 2 all the way to 9 consecutively. Sometimes you will have a bunch of zeros. But yeah, you got it. You are correct. Let's read some... The more you know. How many specimens do they print? Oh my gosh. That is a question that I will need to research, because that is a really good question. I think that number is not officially released. I think that is a very tightly held secret. The question that's being asked is, how many specimen notes are released, or how many are issued? That's a really, really good question. And I'll try to do some digging and find out the answer for you. Let's see if we can do a little bit of looking around here. Do you guys have any questions, any comments, anything that you guys want to talk about? Just wondering if they all have the same serial numbers. Okay. Well, let me just go to this really quick. Let me go back. That's a good point. I believe, if you notice, so the number here is the same, but the number that's different is going to be this number. I believe this is the unique specimen number for this bill. But, I'm not a specimen expert by any means. I just know what they are and what they're used for. I want to show you guys this bill. This is a $10,000 gold certificate bill. It's a United States issued note. And these actually have a really cool story. Dennis says those aren't meant to go into circulation. That'd be once in a lifetime find. Yes. Actually, for a long time, the Secret Service was very strict on these specimen notes being in collectors' hands. But eventually they loosened up. I believe at one point PMG wasn't even grading them because they were a bit afraid to associate themselves with specimen notes, because being in the public hands, the Secret Service didn't really like that. But yeah, so this is like I was saying, large size paper money right here. I'll just be relatively quick on this, but it's a gold certificate. So back in the day, you could exchange it for equal value of gold. And I'm not the best at telling this story. I don't know the full grasp of it, but essentially there was a bank in Chicago that had a ton of these bills. And unfortunately, that bank got caught on fire. And the story is the bank tellers and everyone inside, they were literally dumping these bills outside of the windows, and they were just flying into the street. They were trying to save the paper money so it wouldn't get burned. And, the large majority of these banknotes are rejected. That's why you see all of these punches here, because you can see here it's been paid. And as soon as you exchange it, then they just cancel it, destroy it. That way, there's no shady behavior happening. Ron likes it when I say shady. So, pretty cool, right? But I was looking up, I was trying to find some ultra high denoms. Definitely going to be in the sold listings here. All right. So, I just wanted to show you guys this. Just so you know they exist, okay? Haha. I got a little laugh at a Ron there. Ultra high denom. $10,000 bill. Yeah, you're right. Stories like that would make pretty cool videos. The only issue with that is, the videos that really get decent views are the ones that kind of captivate people. Not many people really care about paper money like this, but me personally, I really enjoy talking about it. So, I want to see some errors, please. Okay, we can talk about error bills. Let's see here. Let's do bills. We can do, we got a bunch of errors here we're going to talk about. But yeah, we'll cancel out this specimen. We'll get rid of this 10K, but look how much this one sold for. $216,000. You don't have to answer other than yes, no. Do you ever do online auction buy nows that it is so popular? That's a great question. I want to answer this a little bit more than just yes or no. So my answer is no, but I've definitely thought about it. I could do auctions. I always want to take care of the people that watch me. But I don't do auctions right now, but if it's something that you guys really want me to do, I may consider doing so, because it just takes a lot of work, and my main focus right now is making YouTube videos every day for you guys. But if there's the demand and it makes sense, then I may look into doing live auctions. Yeah. I see other people doing it, and I'm like, I could do that, but it all really comes down to like what the goal of the channel is and what my goal as an individual is. And at the end of the day, I want you guys to enjoy watching me. So if you enjoy it, then I could look into it. Let us go over some error notes. I want to make sure I didn't miss anyone's. Okay, Dennis says, any recommendations? Let me just pull up this bill really quick. Dennis says, any recommendations for a good UV and infrared light for taking pics of my bill? I'm trying to get some good shots of my bill so I can send them to Dr. Fred Bart. I know Dr. Fred Bart. That's really cool. Or I know of him. He's the error expert. Let's go to oldmoneyprices.com/supplies. So let's go to UV. This is I actually need to update this. This is not the best UV here. UV light. I need to update this with a better UV light. But I have a supply list here that I can show you. Let me see if I can pull this up really quick. I'm going to send you a link to a good UV light. UV lights. I'm just going to look it up. Gosh, it's so hard because all of the UV lights, honestly, they're kind of bad. It is hard to find a good UV light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my supply list. I'm going to send this right here. And then I'm going to update that either tonight or tomorrow with a good UV. These videos are greatly appreciated. I trust your opinions over anyone else. Oh, I appreciate that. Ron says, my latest find is a $20 bill. Ooh, pretty nice serial number. No problem, Dennis. I'll get on that as soon as I can, Dennis. I'm gonna update the link. I'm gonna update one of the things inside of that link. But let's go over some error bills. So, all right. Oh, my little kitten's being crazy at my desk right now. So let's go over this one, 1988. As you can see, this is what we call a multiple impressions error, or multiple impression error. And the back of the bill looks normal. The front of the bill right here, you can see is, it's like, it looks like the back, right? It's just printed in this direction. Now the interesting thing about this banknote is that typically when a printing plate comes down, it's going to, go from the printing plate onto the piece of paper. And if there's no paper there, it's going to go on the bed of where the paper comes down, and then it's going to transfer. Usually it's going to be a reverse of this. So it's, instead of it being just like the back, it'll be like mirrored or backwards. But this is essentially like ran through the press twice. So that's a big mistake there. Let's see if I can find one that is like mirror reversed here that I'm talking about. Sort of like this. This is what I'm talking about. So this is an offset. So the print came down onto the bed and then it transferred this way. So it's an offset printing. Versus if it is like this, where the back of the bill just pretty much got printed on the front. So those are two different types of errors. You've got a double printing, where it just went through the printer twice, and then you've got like an offset printing, where it's a mirror. Pretty cool. Hopefully you enjoyed that. This is one of my favorite large size bills right here. This is called a Black Eagle note. It's an 1899 silver certificate, and just really nice bill. Usually they are not this expensive, but this engraving error, I'm not seeing where the engraving error is. Treasure of the United States error. Treasure of the United States. Oh wow. I've never heard of this error. This is very cool. So it should say Treasure of the United States, not the United State. But back in the day, you could exchange this for equal value in silver. Pretty cool. Alrighty, what do we want to go over now? $2 bills. If you guys have any questions, we can go over them. Here's a Confederate note. This is a U.S. paper money here, 1864, during the Confederate era. A very interesting, well, a few things about this one. So, if you guys don't know, this letter right here is called a plate position. It's essentially the position that this banknote was located in. So imagine you've got a sheet of bills. These usually came in like a sheet of 4. You've got plate position A, B, and C, and then D. Now, these should be the same, except this one's a G. So this is a CG or a GC error, however you want to call it. It's a plate letter error. Now typically these $5 bills are not worth that much money, but this example, 720 bucks. Remember, Confederate bills back in the day, they were literally useless after the war. People were using them for wallpaper. That's how useless they really were. Confederate currency is quite undervalued, in my opinion, in terms of collectability. There's a lot of history there, and personally, I just think they're really, really cool. All right, moving right along. What do we want to talk about here? We can talk about, there's another offset printing error. The bill came down, printed on the plate, and then it got transferred onto the other bill. All right, we got Laurenov. Hello, James and everyone. This is my first live. I found late because I didn't receive notifications, but I'm glad to be here. Wow, that is a lot of hearts. Thank you so much. I'm going to put some hearts in the chat. Ron, thank you for welcoming our new friend here. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys are really enjoying it. We were just going over some random banknotes here, some error bills. I'm looking for, okay, I was looking for this one. 19,800 bucks. One of my favorite error bills right here. La Palma 888 says, I have a 1953 $2 bill with a red seal, wondering if it's worth having graded. I will say there's a large possibility the answer is no. 1928 is a better year. 1953 $2 bill. I'm going to show you right now. Here's what an uncut sheet looks like. Oh, you heard the clang back there. Yeah, that's okay. That hopefully the clanging wasn't too loud. That's everything is okay. But for example, 1953, 10,000 bucks. It's because this is an inverted error. But unless you have like a low serial number, then you won't really have anything too rare. Here's a specimen note, but La Palma, to answer your question, probably not. You should probably not get it graded, but I can't really tell you because I haven't seen what you have. And Ron's right, it depends on the condition. We already ate supper. I like how you call it supper, by the way. We just had some leftovers tonight. A little bit of broccoli, some rice, and I think we had some chicken. What got you into numismatics? Good question. So my dad kind of got me into coins growing up and kind of introduced me to like buffalo nickels, and that's what kind of sparked my whole interest in numismatics was coins when I was young. I'll show you this just really quick. This is a British Honduras note, $2. Very pretty. You got the queen. But again, I'm a big fan of like world paper money and paper money in general. But most of us that watch YouTube, they just want to know, is my bill rare? Is my coin rare? How much is it worth? So they don't really care as much about these random bills and stuff that I talk about here. Yeah, no problem, Dennis. One of my favorite errors is right here, 1928 $10 bill. Remember, 1928, first year of issue for the small size bills. This is called a dual denomination or double denomination bill. 5 on the back, 10 on the front. Some snarky people or some kind of funny people will be like, oh, it's a $15 bill. Yeah, you could say that. But look how much it sold for. 19,800 bucks. Tons of money. Tons and tons of money. I enjoy bills more than coins most times. Mark, I am in the same boat as you. I started with coins and I got into paper money. I personally like paper money because of the feel. I'd rather hold a bill than a coin, but I still love coins. And I like being able to hunt for serial numbers. Cool serial numbers are always fun to hunt for. Lowest serial number I found is 340. Holy cow, that's actually a really low serial number. And there's definitely going to be some value in a 340 serial number. The lower your serial number, the better. Good stuff. Yeah, I wish I had enough food for everyone. We've got 15 people right now, or maybe 17. That's a lot of people to feed. But I am looking forward to Thanksgiving. I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving. I know it's a little while away here, but it's coming. This year went by very quickly. I enjoy bills more than coins. Glad to catch you live. Warrior Princess 16, welcome to the chat. We are enjoying the live stream tonight. Glad to have you guys all here. You're in Jacksonville. Okay, we're actually not too far away from each other. We could maybe do a little meetup at some point, a little get together. I forgot how close you were. That's awesome. 26. I'm not sure what you mean by 26. If I join the club, could I send you pictures of my coins and bills? Yes, absolutely. That is what the club is there for. So, if you want, here's the link. We are doing a promotion right now where if you join, you can get a free Red Book, and also you get entered into this giveaway. There's not many people in the Coin Value Club right now, so you get access to this giveaway. And you can post photos. We can look at any of your photos that you have. For example, look, Hector is showing us a photo right here. We've got Hector showing another photo of some $1 bills. And there's educational material in here. We've got Lawrence posting photos. We got Merlin posting photos. We got everyone posting photos of questions they have in the Coin Value Club. That's school.com/coin. 26 thumbs up as of now. Wow, we got a lot of thumbs up. Thank you guys for all the thumbs up. Really means a lot. Ron says, I have 3 of the Japanese government 5 pesos. The fronts are designed like the US 5. That's right. I know those notes. Those are very cool. They have a great history behind them. You were in Brittany's first Zoom meeting, and it was very helpful. Yes, inside the Coin Value Club, we also do live streams where we discuss and we answer any questions, and you can have one-on-one direct access to me versus having access to like a chat room like this. You'll just have direct access to me, which is really cool. But what I'm going to do now, let's see, I guess that's about a 10-minute video. I'm going to talk for a little while longer, and then I'm going to show you guys a really cool video. The chat is very active tonight. I think this time really works out, so I appreciate you guys swinging by. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, this is cool. So you can either have 1 or 2 inverted stars. So check this out. Inverted star error. You guys know what a star means. It means it's a replacement note for a damaged or error bill. But look, the star is like on its head. It's upside down. Over here too. Sometimes you will have it where it's just one of the stars is inverted. But on this one, it's both. And I like these because you could cherry pick these sometimes. Not everyone knows what to look for. So if you go to like a coin shop, and let's say there's a guy at Coin Dealer that's really into coins, obviously, but not so much into paper, he might not notice this. And you might be able to get a good deal that way. Obviously, you're not trying to get one over on anyone, but at the same time, if you have knowledge that someone else doesn't, that's great by you. But, you know, for me, I'm not necessarily selling anything to anyone, so that's why I just share all the information with you guys, so you guys are equipped with the knowledge. Lauren says, I'm more familiar with coins, and my favorites are the old ones and the ones with airs. Also, I have some $1 fancy bills and 3 $1 coins with asterisks. Oh, cool. Very neat. Yeah, I'm a big fan of like fancy serial numbers. I think they're really cool. Funny how some people don't understand how to turn a star upside down. Yeah, right. It's not ultra noticeable, but I guess if you were to like flip this around, you would notice that the star is upright. That's a cool one there. I'll tell you guys about this one really quick. So this is an insufficient ink and air, but the pattern's a bit weird, right? I will be shocked if someone can tell me why this is happening in this pattern. If you leave a comment right now, if you comment down here, I'll be shocked if you guys know. Because I don't talk about this air too much on my channel. But, you know, clearly it's an insufficient inking error. But why? Why is it in this, like, pattern? Feeder rollers. Okay. Anyone else? I don't know if Brittany should answer because I know she knows the answer here. It's not the easiest one to, you know, the easiest answer, I guess I could say. I guess go ahead, Brittany. Tell us why there are these patterns or these shapes here. See all these shapes? This one sold for $2,640. It's a pattern for determining denominations. Yeah. Invisible ink. ATMs use it. Yes. That is correct. So, essentially, the reason why you have this pattern here is because when you feed this into an ATM or a vending machine, this area has magnetic ink, and the magnetic ink essentially is the way that these machines read what denomination it is. So insufficient magnetic ink on the second print. Yep, you got it. Pretty cool, right? So now you know. And the cool thing about this, guys, is that the pattern on every bill will be different. If you have a $20 bill with insufficient ink like this, magnetic, it's going to be in a different pattern because that's what tells the ATM machines and all these machines what denomination it is. Okay? Pretty cool, right? Today you learned magnetic ink. All right, guys, I need you to tell me if you can hear this or not. If you've got coins or paper money sitting... Can you hear that? Yes or no? Let me know. Yep, all right. I'm going to play this video, guys. Enjoy. If you've got coins or paper money sitting around and you have no idea if they're worth $1 or $1,000, you've searched online, watched YouTube videos, maybe even asked in a Facebook group, but you're still not sure what's real and what's just hype, that is why I built the Coin Value Club. I'm James and I help collectors find the true value of their coins and currency, without the guesswork, without the scams, and without overpaying someone to grade them for you. If you don't know, this is my YouTube channel, Old Money Prices, And we upload videos every single day that teach you about rare coins and paper money. Now, most collectors don't lose money because they don't have great coins. They lose money because they don't have real answers. You can look up 10 different websites and see 10 different prices to your coins. You can post a coin online and get 50 opinions, but who can you actually trust? Inside Coin Value Club, you'll get exactly what's been missing: honest evaluations, real guidance, and a collector community that has your back. So that's my big thing, guys. Building a safe environment that you can come in without judgment, without pressure, no scams. This is 100% just me and my community helping you to give back to you guys. It's a private membership built by collectors for collectors, designed to help you discover the true value of your coins and currency. Learn to grade and sell smarter and collect with confidence. Whether it's pocket change or prized pieces, you'll know what your coins are worth, how to protect them, and how to profit, all inside a trusted collector community. How it works. Most collectors lose money not because they lack great coins, but because they don't know what they have, how to price it, or where to sell it. That's why the Coin Value Club gives you 3 essentials: information, real values, real data, real insight; accountability, one-on-one feedback from me to help build confidence and answer any questions you have; community, 140 plus collectors sharing discoveries, not hype. Inside, you'll finally collect with clarity and purpose. Now, let's go over what you get. So I built the masterclass, guys. This helps you learn how to identify, grade, and sell like a pro. This is valued at $6,000. This is what I built for you guys inside of the masterclass. So more on this later about what the giveaways are, but I'm going to show you here inside of the classroom. So this is the community tab. This is where everyone gets to talk and ask questions. But inside of the classroom, that is where you'll have full access to over 8 hours of content going over everything you need to know about the master class. So essentially, you learn how to do the research on your own to find the values. And if you get stuck on any certain type of collectible, that is where you can come in and ask questions to us about your collectible coin or paper money. Now, we go over step by step what you need to know, how to look things up. We go over error coins, as you can see here, grading, buying coins, selling coins. We go over all things related to eBay. We go over researching your coins, submitting to grading companies, paper money, specific coins, advanced section for people that need a little bit more of a challenge. And also there is a quiz, and taking this quiz, you do get certified at the end. The other things that you get inside of the classroom are going to be US coins, US paper money, and world coins. So essentially inside here, you'll have different sections. We have cent coins, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, etc. All this information, we're doing weekly and monthly guides for you guys in order to build up a complete library of resources. For example, let's go over the Franklin D. Roosevelt right here. This is what you're going to get inside of this guide here, and then reading this and then going into the PDF that we built specifically for the Coin Value Club. Talks about who he was, the key facts. So essentially, this guide and this club is jam-packed full of things that you need to know in terms of maximizing the value of your coins. We have this little cheat sheet here that shows key dates for you, and this is just a glimpse inside of all the things that you get. We have US paper money guides as well, small size paper money explained. So we go over just so much information in here. We have world coins if you want to go over specific types of world coins here. So this is the classroom section. I want to talk about the community section as well. These are the areas where you're going to come in here. For example, like Hector, he's a recent new member. He actually had this $2 bill that he posted, and I responded right here saying that, hey, you've actually got a really rare banknote. He has what's called an offset printing error on his banknote here. So he took some pictures, he shared it in the community, and I gave him immediate feedback about how much his bill is actually worth. Now this could be you. Look at Merlin here sharing some of his new coinage that he got, and just random questions throughout the day, and we're constantly responding and going through here and updating. You're also going to get unlimited coin evaluations, find coins worth 50, 500 plus, and more. This is typically $150 to $250 an hour that coin shops are going to charge you to look at coins. You're going to have one-on-one access directly to me to help you at any time. My time is extremely limited due to the day-to-day operations I have at Old Money Prices. But inside this club, you're going to have direct access to me. We're doing live market Q&A updates, real trends, no fluff. We're doing insider deals on rare coins where you can save thousands of dollars. We're partnering with coin shops all around the US and doing special deals that are not available anywhere else online. You never have to worry about getting scammed and ripped off on your coins ever again. You're going to have certification support, so maximizing your PCGS and NGC submissions when it comes to submitting your collectibles to these grading companies. We're also offering a new service called the eBay White Glove Selling Help. This has been a tremendous new feature that we have inside the Coin Value Club, where we're helping people be able to sell their coins and currency on eBay. Now, this is one-on-one access with me or Brittany, who's going to step-by-step guide you through selling your coins. Then also, we have a huge giveaway happening, over $1,850 of gold and silver giveaway we're doing right now. We've got a Proof Eagle, a 10-ounce bar silver coin, and a quarter-ounce gold eagle coin, and that is right here, guys. So that is what I wanted to show you. When you join, you automatically get entered in to this giveaway. Plus, when you join automatically, you will get a free red ebook. Now, this is typically $30 on Amazon. I went to see how much it is, $29.99. And just know that when you join, we're going to be giving you this absolutely free. We're shipping them personally to you. You're going to get a hand-signed copy from me, and also, it's being shipped directly from us to you. So you're going to get that inside the Coin Value Club when you join. And then once again, we're doing 3 giveaways, guys: $250, $500, and over $1,000 value of this gold coin right here. When you join, you get access to that. There is no purchase necessary. Now, you may be asking, what does it cost to join this club? So like I said, you get a free red book when you join that is worth $30, and to join is $25 a month. That is it. So essentially, we're losing money when you join because we're giving you this book that's worth $30. Or if you want to save a little bit of money, for a yearly membership, it is $209, which is just $17 a month. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, no risk, no hassle. Remember, you get access to that giveaway when you join, and also we are giving away a free, that should say 2026 red book, not 2025. We have the newest red book for you guys, 2026, when you join while supplies last. But don't worry, if you join and you ask for a red book, you're going to get one. So who exactly is this for? This is for collectors who want honest feedback, real evaluations, anyone ready to turn their hobby into knowledge and profit, beginners eager to learn grading, value, and selling, hobbyists seeking trusted insight and exclusive deals. If that's you, the Coin Value Club was built for you. So how to join? You're going to want to click join right here, and you're going to get full access to the Coin Value Club. Essentially, step 1 is join. The second step is you're going to get expert help right from me and my team. And then step 3, you're going to profit from your collection, learn skills, spot hidden value, and sell with confidence. That is everything that you're going to get inside the Coin Value Club. This is everything you'll get. Once again, guys, you're going to have access to these giveaways, the free red book. Here are some testimonials that we've had over the years inside the Coin Value Club. You're going to get instant access to the community, to the masterclass, and direct access with me. Post your first coin and start uncovering hidden value within 7 days. This is our guarantee. If you don't feel more confident, knowledgeable, and connected within 30 days, you'll get a full refund, no questions asked. Collect smarter, profit faster, discover what your coins are truly worth. Join the Coin Value Club today. It takes only 60 seconds. I look forward to seeing you guys inside the Coin Value Club. Alright guys, that was that. I appreciate you watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching that video on the Coin Value Club. Definitely shameless, selfless plug there. I mean, look, the reality is we've only got the Coin Value Club open until December 31st. And for this month only, last thing I'll say, guys, the giveaway entries when you join. If you join this month, you get 3 entries. Next month it goes down to 2, then 1 entry. And this giveaway is our biggest giveaway so far. You guys know, the people that have been in here, this is not a small giveaway. This is a lot of value, and we're giving it to you guys for free, just for joining. And then I like to give away this free red book. I say free, but essentially you're paying $25, you're getting a $30 book for free. I'm going to ship it right to you. And Rick's falling asleep. It's okay, Rick. What do you want to talk about, Rick? I appreciate all you guys. Let's see if I missed any comments here. Mark, we got Mark in here. We've got Robert from Tom River, New Jersey. Thank you guys all for being here. It is getting a little bit late. We've got Rick falling asleep, so there is my shameless plug. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Appreciate all of you guys. Great. I'm into the club already. James, how can I get the red book? Just message me inside of the club and I will go ahead and ship it to you since you are in the club. Thank you guys so much. We will be doing a live stream again soon. I appreciate all of you guys for being here tonight. Ron, Robert, Brittany, Rick, Dukes, we got everyone. You like the new lives? Dennis, every single one of you guys that are in here tonight that have, communicated with me. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. I will see you guys all very, very soon. Good night, guys.